Hello everyone, my name is Ajay and welcome back to a new video from Malaga in the south of Spain. Now there is a lot to do here in Malaga. Malaga is like the perfect mix of the old and the new. In today's video, I'll be showing you the old town, the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro Castle, the Marina and the Malagueta Beach. Now Malaga is quite a fascinating place and it has history in every corner. Where I'm walking right now is the Malaga Center and this street seems like a shopping hub. So the ladies are gonna love this place. But there are quite a few streets branching from this street. The Malaga Center or the Centro Historico is actually located in the Old Town and the Old Town has these narrow streets and there are quite a few Spanish restaurants in them. Talking of restaurants, this one was my favorite breakfast place and it is located within the Old Town. It's called Next Level Specialty Coffee. Well, there is history in every corner here and there are some modern elements as well in these streets. And it's not just the streets, the people here are pretty cool as well. This is not what you think it is. It might look like an audition, but it's actually an engagement going on. I can see the Malaga Cathedral now. Then these streets open up into beautiful courtyards or plazas. This right in front of me is the Malaga Cathedral. The cathedral was built between the 16th and the 18th centuries on the site of a former mosque, and it is a stunning example of Renaissance and Baroque architecture. What's interesting is that the structure is still incomplete, and because of that, it is also referred to as La Manquita, or the one-armed lady. It's a good idea to just walk around the cathedral and explore it from different angles. I'm not sure why I didn't go inside, must have been the ticket prices. I guess the tickets were around 10 euros, and it's always a difficult decision on whether to buy tickets to an attraction or not. My logical brain would do this big cost-benefit analysis and then I'll end up not going inside cathedrals. But then later I'll spend the same 10 euros on ice creams without thinking twice. This little guy doesn't care if it's a cathedral. He just wants to practice football. Now Malaga is the capital of Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol translates to the coast of the sun in Spanish. So that means it has a nice beach here. Costa del Sol actually refers to the southern coastal region in the Andalusian region of Spain, and Malaga is right in the center of it. It has an airport, so most people fly in here and make Malaga a base for exploring the Andalusian region and Costa del Sol. So you can rent a car and go around exploring this area. I mean, the entire region is incredible. I didn't rent a car, but I booked day trips from here from the tourist office. I've been to Ronda, Mias, Marbella, and I did this hike called Caminito del Rey. You can check out all these places in my earlier videos. If you keep walking these streets, you will end up at the Roman Theatre or Teatro Romano, which sits at the bottom of the Alcazaba. The Roman theatre dates back to the 1st century AD and it served as a venue for historical performances and other cultural and political events until the 3rd century. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the theatre was abandoned and eventually disappeared. For centuries, the theatre was buried under rubble and urban development and its existence was largely forgotten. And then in 1951, it was accidentally discovered during some construction work on the same site. Above the Roman theatre is the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro Castle. I have a separate video on these two places and they both are simply incredible. If you're in Malaga, then the Alcazaba and Gibralfaro Castle are a must visit. You can actually spend an entire day exploring both these places. Though Alcazaba is at the foothill, the Gibralfaro Castle is a bit of a hike, but it's totally worth it. During the hike, you will come across multiple viewpoints. or miradors, but the best one is this, Mirador de Gibralfaro, which in my opinion offers the best view of the Malaga city. And a lot of people come to the viewpoint after sunset because the views are even better once the sun goes down. The Alcazaba is a Moorish palace and a fortress which dates back to the 11th century. It served as a residence for Muslim rulers and their court. But apart from being a luxurious accommodation, it also had robust defense capabilities. The place looks simply stunning, and yes, there are quite a few orange trees here. And the Gibralfaro Castle was built in the 14th century and sits right on the hilltop. The name Gibralfaro is derived from Arabic words Jabal Farouk, which translates to the Rock of Light, referring to the hilltop position. The castle was primarily constructed to reinforce the Alcazaba and provide a stronger defensive position for Malaga. The castle has massive walls and it's quite an experience walking along these walls. The castle has been under a lot of sieges and it served as a refuge for the city's inhabitants during sieges. Both the Alcazaba and Gibralfaro Castle have played significant roles in Malaga's history, particularly during the Reconquista when Ferdinand and Isabella captured the city in 1487. They symbolize the blending of cultures that shaped Andalusia, offering a tangible connection to its Islamic past and subsequent Christian transformation. The tickets for the Alcazaba and Gibralfaro are pretty reasonable. The combined tickets cost around 5.5 euros, and if you're here on Sunday, then it is entirely free after 2 pm. As soon as you leave the old town, you'll realize that Malaga is actually a big city. Now I'm walking towards the Malaga Beach or the La Malagueta. This is like the main road of the city and is a little busy with all the traffic. On the left there are government buildings with some nice architecture, and on the right of the road is the Malaga Park, which runs parallel to the marina. And yes, you can also spot the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro right there on the top. Apart from the Malaga Park, there are many other gardens here where you will find teenagers making Instagram reels or TikToks. This is the La Malagueta Beach. I was here in the month of April, so it is still a bit cold. Not the ideal time to go for a swim, and that's why you don't see a lot of people here. But I'm pretty sure that as soon as the summers come, the beach will be packed with people. And all these houses along the beach have quite a view. Along the promenade you will find people running and working out. And the beach right now is quite peaceful and I love it. And now my favorite place in Malaga, the Marina. I used to come here every evening because I love the setting of this place. Now this colorful cube that you see is the Centro Pompidou, and there is an art museum beneath it. On my last day in Malaga, I came to the marina during daytime and it happened to be a Sunday, and I must say that it was quite lively. But I really love the charm of this place after sunset. At the marina, you will find lots of shops like these, which probably the ladies will be interested in more. The marina is dotted with restaurants and bars and cafes, and there is also the Hard Rock Cafe here. So you can try out different cuisines here and relax, but personally I loved walking along this marina. And at the distance you can see the Alcazaba with its beautiful lights. During my stay here at Malaga, I learned one word, caliente, which means hot. So I love hot chocolate, and every evening I would come here and order the hot chocolate at this nice little ice cream shop on the marina. And then I would just sit here along the marina watching the sunset, the cruises and the lights around. It was quite peaceful. So that was the video. I'm still left with a lot of stuff from Spain. After Malaga, I went to Valencia, Barcelona and explored a bit of North Spain. But I will take a break from Spain series and come back to it later because I'm too eager to share my Iceland adventure. So I will start with the Iceland series next week, and trust me, it's going to be amazing. There will be at least 12 long videos in the Iceland series. So I'll see you all next week in Iceland, and I will share the remaining videos from Spain after Iceland. And yes, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.